Hi, everybody. It's Jill again. Thanks for joining me today. I'm actually recording at a later time. Typically, when I record and post videos, it's usually much earlier in the day. As you can see, though, the sun is starting to set. So the sun is starting to go down behind me, and I'm losing daylight. So I'm going to try to chat a bit about a specific topic and go in another direction with this channel. I am going to also eat. I haven't had my dinner, and if I'm being honest, I'm not really that hungry. So I decided to go to QT and I got myself a drink because I need to drink. This time getting a strawberry lemonade. I got the big Q, and I also bought myself a walking taco, but like on steroids. If you go to QT, you can get yourself a walking taco, as you can see. And this taco has Frito chips in it, as well as cheddar cheese and some chili. And what else? I think it's called Cholula. It's like a hot sauce. And fried onions. So that's basically what I'm going to munch on while we chat, or I chat with you. So let me just get started because, like I said, my time is fleeting with the sun going down. It will probably be dark within the next hour. So I pray this isn't going to take me an hour. Where did I put my fork? These are already starting to probably get nice and like warmed and softer. Nope, they're still very crunchy. So I might wait a little longer. I like them a little soft because they're usually very crunchy. Let me just try one. Here's the first bite, you guys. They're very good. Try them if you haven't. Mm-hmm. I'm warm. It's getting warm in here. Gonna open the windows to try to get a breeze. Because like I said, the sun is beating down. Okay, so this is going to be quite the discussion today. So something happened today. And to me, it's actually profound. Or it shall be, let's not say profound, but I'm a very observant person. I observe most things that are happening around me. And when I say I'm observant, I'm not just observing like human beings and the ongoings of things around me, but I really observe nature and what's happening in nature. So the first thing I want to say is this. I am actually psychic. And I want to say this too. Every human being that walks this earth, all humans, we all are psychic. Now, you might ask me, well, how would I know that? And who the heck am I to tell you that? Let me explain. What is the meaning of psychic? I'm going to tell you. If you look it up yourself, because I'm not all-knowing, and you need to understand, I'm not just making this crap up. It's real. I'm trying to speak fact. I'm not a know-it-all busybody. I'm just sharing my truth, that's all. A psychic is someone who uses intuition or a knowing. It's almost like instinct. That instinct inside you that tells you to take a different route. Because instinctively, you have a knowing instinct or feeling, a gut instinct that tells you, don't go that way. Don't go that way. That might have already been my idea, and my thoughts were to go that way. But something inside me tells me no. Instinctively, intuitively, go the other way or stop. That's what a psychic ability is. It's like having a sixth sense to know and listen to that inner voice that tells us no or yes, go. So, in reality, what a psychic is this: being able to instinctively understand intuitively some matter. And it usually has something to do with what's around you, or a feeling or a gut instinct. That's what being psychic is. We all have that we all have that ability and knowing when something seems off, to know to change course or to start rather than to stop, or whatever the situation is. So let me explain to you why I'm telling you this. Today, I had a situation, but it wasn't about today. It's more like I'm trying to express myself to you all who watch me. I am psychic, and I've been able to my whole life understand my psychic ability. My ability of being psychic has always come to me within dream. But let me explain that too. My dreams have always had some sort of prophetic meaning. They had some sort of otherworldly message, if you will. And to me, that is channeling, like mediumship, becoming or being a medium, being able to channel spirit, someone from the other side in spirit, however you want to look at that. Well, that's what happened to me today. I psychically or spiritually picked up on my surroundings in nature. So at around, I don't know, a little after 4 o'clock today, this afternoon, I was doing my DoorDash, working, and I got an order. I picked up my order for my customer, and then I went to the customer's location to drop off the order. Now, it doesn't really make any bearing to you and I, but to me it does. I always pay attention to things happening in nature. The animals, insects, the clouds, the stars, the moon, the weather. I pay attention to everything happening in nature around me. Pardon me, guys. I'm in a parking lot. I'm parked at a Walmart so that I could make this video. I wanted to make this video earlier today, but I was quite busy and I couldn't. So now I'm finally able to. I'm going to try to do this in one go. Hopefully I can. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. There's a lot of traffic happening around me. I would say after 4 p.m. today, I had this feeling like something was off. And I don't know why I was having this feeling. But at the same time, something told me, you're going to get a message. Now, when I'm channeling as a medium, a lot of times it'll come to me through music. It'll come to me through spiritual messages in music. For example, I might have a radio on, or I'm listening to a podcast, or there's a conversation happening on around me. And all of a sudden I will like eavesdrop or be a part of, just for a moment, that conversation or specific lyrics of a song. And if I stop and listen, what is the message that is being said or coming across to me, right? Hold on, I want to try this. This is going to be cold if I just continue to talk. So I'll try to make a long story short. I went to my customer's house to drop off the order. When I got out of my car, I noticed on the ground, not too far from my car, a praying mantis on the ground. And it was literally moving. I don't know if he had just like landed in that spot or if he was in my line of field and pathway just for me. But I saw a praying mantis. Now, where I live in North Carolina. I'm not sure if they exist here and if it's a common thing to see a praying mantis. But I saw a praying mantis, and I thought, that's the first time I think in real life that I saw one so close, like up close and personal. So I just paid attention to, wow, that was kind of cool, a praying mantis. So I walked up the stairs to the apartment, dropped off my customer's order, took a picture, completed that delivery, came back down the stairs and went to my car. And as I was going to my car, that praying mantis walked basically on the ground towards me. And it was almost like he was coming towards me for me. And it was like I was feeling like confirmation of, yes, I'm visiting you and I'm okay. That's what I heard. I'm okay. That's all I heard though. And then I heard some music. And it was like bumping, loud type of music. And then it was kind of crackle, like someone was trying to speak in a microphone. But he was testing the microphone. And it stopped. That is exactly, to the T, what happened. Truthfully. So now, fast forward. This was after 4 o'clock in the evening. Afternoon, whatever. Long story short, my mom called me within like a 30-minute period time frame from that specific situation. Me seeing the praying mantis and hearing music and like somebody at a microphone talking, testing the microphone. And it happened quickly. It was like I was channeling something or someone. But at the moment it happened, I didn't understand it. I'm going to explain to you why I'm bringing all these details up. And now I understand it. At about 4:30 p.m. today, after seeing the praying mantis, after this situation I just explained, my mother called me on the phone and she said, Jilly, I just want you to know you want to say a prayer for your uncle and the family. I said, oh God, now what? She says, your uncle passed away. He died today. And she says, I just got a message from so-and-so in the family that he has passed. Immediately, I immediately knew that that was my uncle telling me, I'm with you, but yet I'm okay. It made me realize that he was just saying hello and moving on, and that he's okay. And what he loved to do was like disc jockey, and he had a lot of music entertainment stuff that he would set up, and he did like parties and stuff, and he would play music for parties and stuff like that. He was in the entertainment musical field, if you will. He loved music. But my Uncle John passed today, and I just wanted to share with you that we all are connected in this world. And a lot of us, without knowing it, we are psychic. But some of us also are channelers or mediums. I'm a medium. I've been my whole life. And I get a little upset or emotional because this touches me. It's a gift. But yet at the same time, I don't understand it completely when it happens. Anyways, sorry to cry and be all emotional, but it's just very touching. It's a beautiful gift, but yet sometimes I feel like it's a curse. But anyways, that's what happened to me today. And I'm just going to sit here and pause and play some music and maybe light a candle for my uncle, because he would not want to see me crying. He would want me to be happy. He loved partying, and not in a sense where he was doing negative or bad drugs or anything. No, he was just, let's have some fun, dance, move, have a good time. He was a loving, beautiful soul. So anyways, not to be negative Nancy or sad, I believe we're all connected. And I believe too that his message to me was that he's good, he's happy, and he's still partying. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm going to briefly pause and come back because I need to collect myself and I want to hear some music. I hope you understand.